Okay, so I'm here with Darryl Evans, first team manager. Darryl, 1-1, league draw against Alton. What's your feedback? What are your thoughts?
Not good enough. Boys didn't want it. I think we got overrun in the midfield. Credit to Alton. They've come here today and sort of done really well against us. Mistake of ours, let them in the first half, and then sort of they've gone so defensive, but our rotations weren't good enough, our ball movement wasn't quick enough, our possession-based play wasn't good enough, our communication wasn't good enough. All round, we weren't just good enough today. We were lucky to come away with a draw today, and I think hopefully that's the warning shot that we need now to try and catalyst and move us forward. But there's some people out there that are just cashing their chips in, and it's really frustrating, really frustrating that people and players are now just not owning it in that situation where we've got people not only complaining, because that happens in every club. We need a little bit more leadership from some of our players who have been there. They're senior pros, senior players at this level, and they've played a good few games and they know how it works. But we're rocking up and already thinking we've won the game, and that mentality is going to cost us. And I'll check myself and I'll check my team, and we'll go in there. But as players as well, we've got to hold ourselves accountable, and today we weren't good enough.
Yeah, it's a great goal from Danilo to start us off, and kind of seems to be a bit of a story of the past few weeks for us, that we get our noses in front. Are we becoming draw specialists, Darryl?
Well, we hope not. And that's not what we want. And you can ask, the frustration's just huge, Darren, and it's not a point where we're here and we just think it's good, because it just wasn't good enough tonight. And as a group, we've got to all go back and to the board and just review every single part. And that's just the way we train, to the point where we prepare, where we come out. There's a lot of questions that need to be asked and answered, and that's not just through one individual. That's through as a group, and that's through each area. Certain places where we're phenomenal, and I mean, for tonight, without our keeper, we lose that game. He's pulled off some wonderful saves. I've got my 39-year-old centre back skipper sprinting 75, 80 yards to get in, beating my midfielders and beating other players back into a position when our determination in that area just wasn't good enough. And that was how we conceded our goal. And so for me, just not happy day in the office.
Yeah, I mean, taking the positives, always try and take some positive. We're coming towards the end of October. We're still unbeaten in the league. Okay, there's games which we could have won, should have won, but overall, kind of 11, 12 weeks into the season.
Yeah, but Darren, I'm not happy with the fact that yes, we're unbeaten, which is positive, but we're unbeaten with draws, and those draws, we should be just picking these teams off, and we should be winning, and it feels like a defeat. The draw tonight, the draw on Saturday, and the draw against Epsom, they feel like defeats because we're not happy. We're not happy with the way we perform. We've made mistakes that's allowed the team back into the game. We can't. The positive, yes, we're unbeaten, but it's not just going to wash it. And maybe that's what's going to take. It's going to take for us to get absolutely whitewashed, for us boys to actually go, that's what we need. Because at the moment, we're going, no, it's all right, we're not going to concede another one because we made that mistake. When we weren't today at the races, and the only way to affect that is by growing into the game and actually doing your jobs yourself. Now, people are not willing to do that, then you have to hold them accountable. So, yes, we're unbeaten. Are we happy? No. Because the first 3 draws that we've had have all come through our own mistakes. It's not like we've absolutely been battered off the pitch. We've allowed teams back into the game. And that's not the way we've gone. And that has happened through complacency. Through complacency of certain players and certain individuals where we've had to rotate because we've had injuries and we've had players that are not quite in that anymore. But unfortunately, when you come in, you've got to try and earn the badge, earn the shirt, keep the shirt, and there's certain players today that haven't done that.
Yeah. Okay. So no game Saturday gives you a week now to think about Nap Hill next Tuesday. I don't think I'm going to ask you for a player of the match this evening, unless you've got someone in mind.
Well, without our keeper today, we lose that game.
So Finley.
So Finley's got to get the man of match. But Darren, you know, for me, it's Nap Hill is 7 days away, but the change round's huge. We need to go away. We need to rethink our attitudes as a group. We need to come back firing all cylinders. There's about a handful of players who got the attitude today, when actually we need all 11 of them to do it. And that's the difference between Alton and us today.
Okay, great. Well, look, Darryl, we'll catch up with you no doubt next Tuesday. Go and try and enjoy a drink, and we'll see you on Tuesday.
Thank you.